What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you that we have plenty of news that might affect the price of this stock. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. As you can see, this asset just a couple of days ago had a reverse stock split, and that is why all the price action is pretty much irrelevant compared to the analysis that I made previously. That is why I have to start basically from scratch and remove all drawing tools. So, from the bigger picture, as you can see, this asset is still forming lower lows, and the reverse stock split was made right here at this tiny candle during basically the Thursday's session. And as you can see, it had a small movement to the upside, and right now it is two dodgy candles that shows the undecisive market. And that is quite controversial, because we cannot say which way will be the next movement of this asset. But let's continue with the fundamental news. And first of all, let's start with my previous video, and let's start with the comment section. I have a lot of negative comments on my videos, because I think and I'm pretty sure that this company doesn't worth your attention as a long-term holding. And right here you can see that Chase LeBlanc wrote, "I appreciate your analysis, it's very spot on. Now we are investing in a meme stock, like it or not. It's no longer about the fundamentals." And I wrote that I respect your answer and your choice. Thank you for your comment. This is a very honest opinion and very honest choice. And this person understands for 100% that it is a meme stock, and it cannot be in your investment portfolio. It just can be as a short-term trading bets. And I've made a lot of videos where I made some calls on Mullen, and these calls were successful. And I have to say that I will continue to do it because I like technical analysis, and this asset is still quite technical. Let me show you another comment made by Anti-Me, and he wrote, "I have a sneaking feeling that DM is not disclosing the Brea reverse stock split share count, and he will keep it hidden until the 10-day mark of the stock trading above $1 to meet compliance. I think he maxed out the floor to 5 billion and doesn't want retail to find out, or else the stock would be overvalued and go below $1, and they would be delisted. He could have disclosed in the latest 8K filing, but it wasn't mentioned anywhere. After the compliance period, he will put it out, I guess, and there will be a massive sell-off since it will be overhauled. Let's see." And I have to say that this person does a very good due diligence. You can watch my previous video, and in the comment section he describes step by step his opinion on this stock, and he has a very strong engineering background, and he told about the recent so-called magic box that a lot of so-called investors trying to use as the major fundamental improvement of Mullen Automotive. And definitely it is not an improvement. And let me show you the 8K form that was filed just recently. So here it is, and it is just a couple of pages document, and you cannot find the number of shares that is floating right now, but I found some scary sentence. "The reverse stock split did not change the authorized number of shares or the par value of the common stock, nor modify any voting rights of the common stock." This means this statement is pretty much invalidating the entire reverse stock split. I don't know how it is really possible, because in this case the number of shares still has to be 5.5 billion, and the majority of voting rights should be in the hands of David Mishry. And I have to say that it is really scary for existing shareholders. On top of that, at the bottom of the screen you can find Exhibit 3.1, certificate of amendment to the second amended and restated certificate of incorporation filed on May 3rd, 2023. And let me show you this document. Right here you can see that under the third section, pursuant to section 242 of the DGCL, the section A of Article 3 of the current certificate is hereby amended and restated as follows. The total number of shares that this corporation is authorized to issue is 5,500,000,000. So the number is still there, 5.5 billion shares. This means they still have a lot of room to dilute existing shareholders, and fundamentally this asset became even less lucrative. And let me show you quite bullish news for some opinions. Right here you can see the article that was published. Basically it is the news section. You can find this article, the link on this article. And it was published on May the 4th, and it says, Modern Work Truck Solutions. MULN readies for commercial launches, announces customer pricing for Class 1 EV cargo vans and Class 3 EV chassis trucks. And here is this article, and let me show you that the price starts from $34,500. Available federal tax credit is $7,500, and which means vehicle net price becomes $27,000. So I have to say that this price for the Class 1 EV cargo van is extremely expensive. Let me show you right here. If you type in Google search bar Nissan ENV200 electric van price, you will find that the price of this van starts from $23,500. Definitely you also might exclude the federal tax credit, and the price becomes even more lucrative. On top of that, this vehicle is street legal and you can drive it on any public roads, but MULN Class 1 EV cargo van is not street legal, and you cannot drive it on public roads. That is why its max speed restricted to 19 miles per hour. And definitely you cannot compare these two vehicles on the open market, and definitely Mullen Automotive will lose this battle. On top of that, $34,500. It is more than double from the beginning of the price of original van that is produced by Mullen New Energy Company. And definitely this increase, more than 2 times higher than the original price of these vehicles, is not a fair price for the market. On top of that, the same exact van that was previously announced by ELMS company, and you can find this information in the internet on March 18, 2021. It was a urban delivery electric one, and it was made by Electric Last Mile Solution, as you can see right here, and its price was $25,000. This price is comparable to this one, and definitely in this case Electric Last Mile Solution had a chance to sell these vehicles, but Mullen Automotive has 0 chances to sell it, and you cannot rely on this statement. On top of that, David Michery still keeps silence, and he don't want to see any comments on his Twitter account. He just closed this option. And I have to say that Mullen Automotive made some recent announcements, as you can see, 13 hours ago, about Tunica, Mississippi plant, and about their Mullen Tech Center. And I have to say that you cannot see the interiors of these plants and of these tech centers. If you try to find this information in the Google search bar, you have to type Mullen production facility and switch to images tab folder. You will find several pictures, but none of them are representing the manufacturing process. Even this one, and I covered it multiple times, it is not the manufacturing process, because this vehicle was disassembled in order to make this photo. Let me show you where it is. Let's take a look right here. This vehicle was disassembled, and these parts are not from these vehicles, and there are 0 people who are working on this assembly line, and there are 0 spare parts to install on the vehicle. So this means this company cannot produce any vehicles, and all they can do is just sell their current vehicles that is leftovers from the ELMS company. That is why I highly recommend you not to enter any position with this asset, because this week will be crucial for Mullen. In my opinion, it should break its all-time low again and break $1.26 price point. And because of this, just stay cautious and stay aside from any trades with Mullen. So, if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it.